Hello and welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. I appreciate all of you, all the people that have been with me for a little while, the new subscribers. I just wanted to give my appreciation for all of you and your support on my channel, comments, subscriptions, everything. Many blessings to you. Okay, we're going to do a pick a card, and Spirit said it is to be titled Spiritual Guidance on Love. So this is pile 1, this is pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Pick whatever pile you're drawn to. This is a timeless pick a card. You may come back later down the road and pick a different one, or you can, listen to all of them, because I'm sure there's great messages in all of them, whatever Spirit has in mind. However you look at it, it's up to you. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind, and let's get started. Pile number 1. I got new cards, okay, and it's like the Starman Tarot, and I think it's like inspired by David Bowie. And I just got them as a gift. They're pretty amazing and powerful. So what I'm going to do is start the reading with the card that came out for you from that deck, which is the Three of Swords. I just want you to look at it for a minute. There's a lot of different imagery here. I'm going to put it right here. So this Three of Swords is kind of crazy, right? There's a lot going on in that card because the Three of Swords traditionally is, broken heart, feeling wounded in your heart space. But this person's heart looks like it's whole and speaking their truth, listening to Spirit, taking the time to sitting there, going within, really looking at the shadow aspects of his or her life. So that's you looking at the shadow aspects of your life, healing from it, allowing yourself to heal and come out of it with this, open heart here. But I'm going to read from the book to get started here because it's really interesting. Seeing a world which appears to be cruel and uncompromising can bring us to a point of despair. In the Three of Swords, a young man sits with his head down. We can feel his sense of deep sadness. I imagine him as a street artist expressing his anguish through his art which appears behind him on the wall. The head of the floating surreal figure is a mask of shame, a medieval torture device worn for purpose of public humiliation and rejection. Throughout history, people have been forced to display a mark of shame, a stigma, to deter others. This taps into something very primal in early humans where survival was intimately linked with collaboration. To be rejected by your tribe was effectively a death sentence. In later cultures, artists, writers, intellectuals, anyone who dared to think differently and admit a different sexual orientation risked being shamed and outcast. The violence and suffering human beings can inflict on other humans, and indeed all living creatures, beggars believe. And yet it exists and cannot be ignored. Three swords are propped against the wall. One of them looks like it's falling against the sitting figure. These swords appear as if they have been carelessly left behind by their owners. As objects, they are crafted pieces of metal sitting against a wall, yet in the hands of men they can cause unimaginable suffering. The hawk and the feather remind us of possibility of freedom, even in the face of despair. The dripping heart, painted almost as an afterthought, communicates that only through love, the heart, can we be liberated from the burdens of existence. The luminous photis offers hope of rebirth, which awaits within the dark depths. This fullness of being can only be reached when we are able to touch our deepest sorrow. The roughly painted question mark sign gives us a clue as to how we can transform our reality. The Three of Swords suggests the quality of your life experience is directly proportional to the quality of the questions you ask. And so another interpretation of the figure emerges as the one, like the Buddha, sits determined to penetrate the truth. He will not move from his spot until he has an answer. Many spiritual teachings describe how we must go down through layer after layer of our personality until we get to the last layer and fall through into the meaningless and empty space. But if we are able to fall yet further into darkness of meaningless, we arrive at nothing. And from nothing we can create anything. This card tells us that our sorrow must be acknowledged. The despair is something we all share. When we see how it carries the seeds of new growth, we can surrender to it, allowing it to move through and transform us. Wow. Freedom arrived through despair. Question everything. Ask quality questions. Life is cruel without meaning. And it says life is cruel and without meaning, but I think life is cruel without having meaning to it, is how I'm seeing it. And so it's transforming those feelings and those things that have happened and the contrast and our challenges in our own world. It's transforming those and seeing it from a spiritual perspective and love. But what an interesting card, right? Very deep, very, very powerful energetically to me. So I hope that you enjoyed that reading from the book. Now we're going to move on to the energy oracle cards and just see what the spiritual messages on love for you are. Now that you've transformed this, right? You've gone through it, and if you haven't, please take the time to do so. That's what theta healing is, one of the modalities that I have been educated on and use, is digging down and peeling off the layers and finding the seed of where it all started, and releasing it so that you can see things and from a loving, unconditional loving point of view. So reach out if you need help. There's healers, wonderful, beautiful healers everywhere. Just use your intuition on that. But what's coming for you with the spiritual messages is stability is coming into your life. This is the Four of Wands, happy family, bringing people together, blessed by God, blessed by source energy, that rainbow, abundance, peace, tranquility, stability in partnerships, soul family coming together, and a twin flame soulmate divine union type feeling to this card. And everybody, if children are involved and you already have children, it's like it's a very peaceful, happy time for all is coming to you. But if we allow ourselves to sit in that despair and sit in that hurt of things that haven't worked out and people that have, hurt us, or we allowed them to hurt us, then it's hard to move on to this stability, right? So this is a 3, this is a 4. So this is the step necessary to take to really look at it, even if it's painful, cry it out, punch a pillow, talk with someone about it, but to go within and then find your truth and come out of it shining in gold, ready to move forward with all of your clarity and wisdom and hope, right, into this. So this is just a very beautiful reminder that this is what's waiting for you on the other side of that. And it's time to take action forward. Take action. This is bringing yourself into balance. This is very much chariot type energy, bringing the shadow side, like I said, the shadow, like looking at the shadows, and then the light. This is another representation of that, of bringing yourself into balance. It's time to get yourself into balance, whatever that means, and let the light lead, let your inner light lead you and transform the shadows into the light, into understanding, into clarity, into truth, into wisdom to bring forward. But if we're talking about love here, for some of you need to take action. It's either healing yourself so that you're ready for this love and you can be a aligned partner in this relationship, because it's important that we keep ourselves aligned. So if you're not aligned and you're dwelling in the past or needing to heal from something, or feeling this victim sort of feeling, it's time to take action in your life, to rise up and know that you're meant to have the stability and happiness and take action, whatever that is, forward, because you are manifesting your reality. It's pretty strong. The energies are very strong right now. So it's your choice, but it's always your choice. Because look, it's new beginnings. New beginnings are coming. The sun is shining in on your life. This is a very beautiful, beautiful card. Being cleansed, being healed. It's a very abundant, fertile time. There's all the different symbols. You might start seeing these symbols, rainbows, the horses, are freedom. Freedom is yours, they're saying. You have this ability to get yourself out of this and really come into a very happy, stable, freeing time. there's a little baby here in a pea pod, fertility, birth of new ideas, opportunities in businesses, creative endeavors. I mean, there's a paintbrushes over here, a book, maybe you're a writer, a painter, an artist of some kind, a musician. So it's all a possibility right now. Prosperity, money, healing, freedom, growth. Just such a soothing, beautiful, and your cup is full and you're ready to share it with the world, with humanity, with your partner. And you see how it's all like, green, lush grass, and maybe going on a trip near the water soon. Being near the water is very healing. The rainbows, the sun is shining. So, Spirit is saying the sun is shining in on your life right now if you take this opportunity to allow yourself to heal and to rebirth into this new life that you're meant for. And it's all here for you. And the pain and the sorrow and the disappointment is all part of the process. We plan these things for ourselves so that we can learn and grow, and then we can really appreciate this. We can really appreciate blessings that are coming in from the universe, blessings of union. There's divine union coming for you. A happy family time, peace, tranquility, stability, growth and new beginnings. We're going to see what the Santa Muerte deck has to say a little bit more on this, okay? So we've got the Five of Swords. We're going to do this as a little separate here, but this is a little separate. This is a different part of the reading. So that's what's coming in, but you're letting go of this. So more messages about love is the Five of Swords, and then Temperance, okay, and then the Nine of Swords. Okay, look at all that healing and blessing coming in, trying to remove these self-sabotaging thoughts and all these toxic thoughts and belief systems and things that it's like all like you're trapped in your head, okay? And then in this one, it's like outside energy to me. The Five of Swords, like you've got all this outside, all this has been happening, like it seems like everyone's coming at you from different angles trying to tell you what to do, how to be, how to move forward, and like you're with this person that you really want to be with and you're just trying to charge through and move to safety for this union. That's how some of you feel. And it's a lot of sword, 3, 5, 9. It's like all this sword energy. So it's time for healing from this, and healing is available to you, walking away from these types of energies, moving on, maybe literally moving into a new city or farther away so that you don't have to be around these bothersome energies. I feel that for some of you it's family and it's hard. It's the happy family is not happening right now, but that it is going to come. And how it's going to come is you're going to make decisions for yourself to heal, to bring yourself back into balance, filling your own cup, nurturing yourself, bringing you into balance. It's all about bringing yourself into balance. And if you have to walk away from these certain people in your life or create some distance, it's time for that. It'll be a blessing for everybody to do that. Somebody needed to hear that. It will lead to this happy family life and new beginnings. And, thinking, being worried, feeling shame, regret, resentment for the choices you've made or things that have happened, and you're just all up in your head with this energy. And a lot of the stories that are in your head are not the truth. It's like Spirit's giving you this book of truth. Open up the Akashic records. All you have to do is allow yourself to receive this information. The truth is love. The truth is you're worthy. The truth is you deserve it. The truth is the past and the power is in now. And this is Spirit giving you through dreams, thoughts, meditation, whenever songs that play on the radio, things that you overhear strangers talking about. This is all Spirit trying to help you release these swords and this toxic thoughts in your head, because it's really healing that space and healing your heart space and filling your own cup, coming up with balance. It's time to say, for some of you, to start saying no, and really do what you feel is best for you, because this happy family life and this Two of Cups, look, she's like, has 2 cups filled. It's like, I'm feeling Spirit has given her a cup to help fill her own cup so she can share it with somebody else. So these are the messages. It's time to fill your own cup. This could quite possibly be what your partner is working on. You can look at this reading, take it as it resonates, as this is your side, and then this is what they're going through, and it's the same energy. So no matter how you look at it, you're mirroring one another in this divine union. We're healing. balance, letting go, moving on to new beginnings, balancing the shadows, right? All those thoughts, all these things, who you really are, all these outside energies, bringing everything into balance for these new beginnings. That's great. I'm going to see here if there's any with the tarot dice here. I'm going to mix them up. It's kind of a little loud, so I hope that's not too loud everywhere here. Let's get a little more information on the Three of Swords here. Okay, so we got another 3. The 3 of Pentacles came up. That was how it was when it came out. So the 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. Yeah, collaboration is coming. Divine union, partnerships, people coming in. Offers, like I said, creative ideas, birthing new ideas. It's going to be abundant. So that's new partnerships, soul family. I felt the soul family. Healing family issues. Perhaps there's something to do with money within your family that has been difficult, or, and it's all going to start coming together, and everybody's going to get what they worked so hard to achieve. Let's get some more information here on what more action that's needed. Okay, so this is, wow. Okay, so this is the 8 of Wands that came out on this. Okay, so the 8 of Wands, like, that's fast forward movement. Like, once you allow yourself to come out of this energy and you're healed and you see things from a different perspective, things are going to happen. Really, these new beginnings are going to happen really fast. Okay? I want a little bit more on the 5 of Swords, please. Yep, 5 of Swords. What did I say? You've got your partner with you, and you're trying to move through these. I don't know what society thinks. Maybe you're different religious backgrounds, spiritual backgrounds. Maybe you're the same sex and you're coming out of the closet. I don't know what it is, but you're just getting all this outside crap coming in at you. But what Spirit says is, yeah, this is the 2 of Cups. This is your divine partner, and you will make it through to these new beginnings and balance and healing. So really beautiful to come out on that, since that's what I was feeling. And a little bit more on the 9 of Swords, please. A little bit more on the 9 of Swords for you or your divine partner. What is that? It looks like, okay, so it's going to be victory. You're going to be victorious. Once you really start, this is the 6 of Wands, so riding into victory. Bringing yourself into balance, or your divine partner, both of you, working on bringing yourselves into balance is key, because then you're going to be able to move forward into these new beginnings with these new ideas, and it's going to be very abundant. You've got a lot of love coming into your life, but it really, for this reading, if anything, one more last message with the dice, just about these new beginnings, happy family life, how to bring things into balance. What do we got here? But you're going to be victorious as long as you take the time and you really do bring yourself into balance. Yeah, Spirit wants you to cut through the illusions. Some people are stuck in the illusions of the past, like thinking about all that. The 7 of Cups is like an illusion, right? It's time to make a decision and take action, because I believe this is the wheel. So the wheel is turning in your favor. So it's time to take action, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, bringing you this 2 of Cups, bringing you balance, bringing you healing, bringing you victory, new beginnings, and happy, abundant times. So those are the messages with the dice. And our last messages to end this group is from the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. And it says, Spirit wants you to go the distance. Keep going. This is an 11. Okay, so again, new beginnings. Keep going, go the distance. And look at the horses, the cheetah, like you're almost at the finish line with this. Well, we're never really finished, but you're almost reached that goal you want to reach, whatever that is, whatever you've been working on. Like literally, you're almost there. Do not give up before the finish line, okay? It might seem like I mean, look at that. You're transforming. You're turning into something new, into a new person. Go the distance. It's worth it. Take action on your life to bring it into balance, because the world is coming. Abundance is coming. New beginnings in love, resurgence of a relationship you're in, whatever your situation is, but newness and love, and you're going to be victorious, getting over all of this lower vibration energy that's been penetrating your life. Yeah, clean it up. Another 3. Here we go. 333 right here. So if you start seeing threes, that's angelic guidance. The ascended masters are with you, helping you with these projects, helping you with this new beginning. And it's time to clean up your life, clean up your thoughts, clean up your relationships, let go of all that's not serving you. Just clean it up. Maybe even literally your house, cleaning it and getting rid of clutter will help you have more clear thoughts, because it definitely helps me. But it's time to let go of this, all this sword energy coming at you. Just let go. Clean it up. Go somewhere peaceful. Go somewhere where you can just be free and in your own thoughts, because you're almost there. Yeah, wow. You are poised to receive all of these blessings that you've been wanting to receive. You're poised. You're ready. Doing this work, although sometimes difficult to really look at the shadow sides and the hurt, but once you do this work, you're poised. You're going to receive everything that you've been asking for, everything that you've been wishing for and dreaming of it. Even old wishes I'm hearing are going to come true, and you're poised for it. You're poised for the healing. You're poised for the blessings. You're poised for the abundance. You're poised for the opportunity and birth of this new love in your life, and a resurgence of love in your life. You're poised and you're ready. This is a very beautiful card, like the star card, healing, wishes coming true. But you're poised for it, and you're ready for it. So it's time. Just keep going. Go the distance. Take the action. Heal yourself. Allow yourself time to yourself. Fill your own cup, because you've got this Two of Cups. You've got this partner that wants to share it with you, either coming in or is already there. And don't let other people's energies and beliefs and other people's fears, don't let that penetrate your truth. You know what the truth is. The truth is you're abundant. The truth is you deserve love, and you're worthy of love, and you deserve this union. And you're just going to show them by example, and just love your life and push through the illusion, see the truth, and keep that wheel turning in your favor, and bring yourself into balance. And what I just noticed on this is the yin and yang sign. Okay, so that's another confirmation about bringing the divine masculine and feminine within into balance, and learning when to go within and be still, and when to take action. And I feel like it's time to take action. This is a very action card. And then once you've taken the action and you've done what you needed to do and you've healed, just open your arms and open your heart to receive. And that's all you have to do. And it's there for you. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful group for one. I hope you enjoyed that. I appreciate your comments. Liking it helps the video go, learning all these things, and I appreciate your support. It's beautiful. And we're going to leave that poised card there. I like that card for group one. We're going to put you over here. You're poised and ready. Okay, group number two, let's get started. I got these new cards called the Starman Tarot. They're based on David Bowie, I think, on his life, and just inspired by that. But they're just amazingly energetic, beautiful cards. And I am going to read from the book, because it's like a story, and I was guided to do this for you. So spiritual messages on love. And the card that came through from that deck for you, I want you to look at it for a minute, is the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. A very reciprocal energy, and I just feel that you're gonna I feel like just blessings of abundance are coming your way, of abundance in health, of abundance in love, of abundance, just a lot of things. Like, it's a really beautiful card here. I'm trying to get it through there. You kind of see it. Okay. Sixes are, a very beautiful, blessed number. Beauty is coming into your life. You're going to see things like you've never seen them before. I have more than enough. At the time I started working with Bowie, my design partnership of 5 years was practically bankrupt. A passion-driven desire to create innovative designs, which push boundaries, compounded with the scarcity of willing, adventurous clients to commission us, had chomped through all of our resources. The bank had run out of patience, and the unexpected bill from the tax office had cast death sentence on the business. The axe would fall in 7 weeks. The time delay between the final demands and the administrators showed up like grim reapers. I had just finished this unpleasant calculation when the phone rang. A small, boring design project brief was offered, just enough to call a stay of execution for a little longer. But there was no joy in my heart to do it. That night I dreamt a tall tiger creature, a strange and wonderful power totem came to me. It was surrounded by flying serpents, and it glowed with spectral turquoise and pinks. Every time it opened its arms, I was showered with gold. In the dream, I asked it what I should do. The reply was 2 words: create art. On a rational level, this just didn't make sense. I was poised at a financial precipice, and yet at once it was the only thing that made sense. All doubt about the path ahead was evaporated by the brilliance of this dream. So pay attention to your dreams. The next morning, I canceled the boring job, cleared the decks, and set about creating the kind of art designs which filled me with joy, excitement, and aliveness. As destiny would have it, these designs were featured 2 months later in a magazine, Creative Technology, a copy of which stirred Bowie's imagination on a flight to the States and prompted him to call me. His projects and spirit of innovation opened the door to a vast creative vista and generously rewarded me for my art. This transformation of fortune also gave me the opportunity to direct the flow of abundance, helping other aspiring designers and artists shine and prosper. There are times when we must move past our fears and step into a universe of trust in the natural flow of abundance. Remember, there is never any shortage of resources. They simply need to be channeled in the right direction. In essence, our job is to fully show up and move and inspire people through what we do and how we are in life. I have discovered when we become intensely interested and intimately involved with life, it becomes intensely intimate and involved with us. When we can generously offer life our very best just for the joy of it happening, life begins to offer us the very best back. Almost always in unexpected and delightful ways. I invite you to see how this card can help you to step into the flow of resources and the generosity of others. Yes, it's time to step into the natural flow of abundance. Abundance of everything. This messages of love for this reading is abundance in loving your life. This is about loving your life. We came here to love our life. We came here to do what moves us and what we want and what we desire, and to experience love in all areas of our life, not just romantically. But gifts are coming. Ideas are coming. Those brilliant ideas that you're getting are not just a fantasy. They can be your reality if you take steps towards it, and it will be extremely abundant. Sharing yourself, opening yourself up, and giving love, and being authentically you and speaking your truth will bring that perfect partner in, and resurgence of the relationship you're in. It will open up doors for you. Now we're going to see what the energy oracle cards that were picked for this pile are. And you've got Angel of Balance. Group number 1 was all about balance, and same with this card. So as a general collective, it's about bringing balance into our life. So the Angel of Balance is with you, helping you with this. Yeah, here we go. Balance again. Look at the scales. All about balance. So justice is going to be served in your favor. If things have been out of balance in certain situations and you're going to court or you're figuring things out, and you've been doing the work, and it's another 6, so that's just a reminder. Justice will be served for you in whatever way that's resonating with you. You're opening up and seeing the truth. You don't have to have your physical eyes open. Your third eye is open and activated, and you're getting clarity on certain things in your life, and you're ending certain contracts that don't make sense anymore. With certain energies, belief systems, things like that. You're gaining knowledge, and really pay attention to your dreams, because there's in your fantasies, even daydreams are telling you something. If your thoughts drift to a certain subject or a person or something, that's spirit talking to you. So it's time to listen. It's time to bring the scales back into balance by taking, just going with the flow and kind of that inspired guidance of taking action on it in whatever way that feels right to you. The next card that came out is the 5th chakra. Archangel Gabriel is here helping you clear your throat space for these creative projects, for these ideas, to speak your truth authentically with love in your heart, and really getting your creative juices flowing. Maybe you're there's books here. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe, you have something to do with anything in creative arts, music, art, and that can be so many different things, right? Art is just an expression of who you are, and so it's time to express that unique side of you and really get things back into balance in your life. Some of you, I feel, have been blocked in the throat chakra, wanting to say stuff but haven't been able to. So Spirit's here helping you clear that up so that you're able to speak your truth and bring justice into your life. Bring justice back into your love life. And maybe it's time to speak up to your partner, tell them how you're feeling, or speak up to the person that you're interested in, because this is whoever you're interested in, whoever you're thinking about. It's very much a giving and receiving energy, very reciprocal, very divine partnership in nature, like I got your back. And this can be romantic or just a friendship or a good business partner, but it's a very good energy coming in for you. And it is time for this balance in your life. But this is all about balance and speaking our truth, okay? And the Santa Muerta deck, the cards that came out are the Two of Cups, right? Because this is divine partnership. This is your cup is filled, so you're sharing it with someone else. And what did I say? I felt like it was very reciprocal energy, like very caring, very loving, open heart space, communicating, speaking your truth, and speaking it up to a person that you have feelings for will really transform the relationship. And look at that, the Knight of Swords, and this is a pretty intense card, okay? This is like this knight that's coming forward for you, or possibly this is you, however you resonate with it. Like, this is some deep-seated truth. This is like taking that sword of truth and penetrating deep within your soul to really pull out the seeds that you don't need, and these seeds of truth of who you really are coming out. This is I'm feeling very intense energy. Like, if this is you or this is your divine partner, really digging deep, and really, this is an honest, trustworthy, truthful person coming into your life, whoever this is, or this is you needing to speak your truth again and take out that sword and open up your throat space, right? Take out your sword of truth now and use it and charge forward and take action. Or this is your divine partner ready to take that sword out and take action. Yep, and look I felt action. Wow, this is the Chariot, okay? So it's about balance, bringing the light and dark into balance within, the divine feminine, divine masculine into balance within you. And in this, it's a very balanced, and horses are freedom, right? He's on the horse. Now, normally the Chariot has a horse or some kind of animals, but this Chariot, what this is telling me is that where you're moving to, where you're moving on to, this divine partnership they're unveiling is, everything you've been looking for is the art. Look at that. It looks like art, like you're unveiling a piece of art, your unique piece of art. You're unveiling your truth. You're taking off the mask, and look, it's beautiful, perfect in its imperfections. And, Spirit's really with you. Your ancestors are with you. They're look at all this guidance. Look at all this spiritual guidance, and all your ancestors. They're in on this. They're in on this journey. They're with you, helping you move forward, helping you speak your truth. And with this creative projects, with this love interest that you have, they're helping you move forward. And it's time. It's time to just take out that sword and move forward with your truth, and come into this union in a bigger way. Okay, we're going to pull some tarot dice here. I have them in a bag. I'm going to mix them up. Get a little more clarity here. What about bringing things into balance, these contracts, a little bit more on that. Okay, this is the Five of Wands. So bringing balance into your life. Five of Wands to me is fighting, gossip, bothersome energy that surrounds you. So it's time to clean that up, to let that go so that you can bring the scales back into balance. Distance yourself from certain people. Speak your truth. It's time to speak your truth to these energies, these people, about how you feel and to move forward. So take action on that to end that or get away from that. A little more about speaking our truth. Yeah, it's time to make a decision. So you've got the Five of Wands and Two of Wands for this group of cards. It's time to make the decision that's best for you. It's time to decide to go into this partnership. It's time to let go of what's not serving you. A little bit more on this Two of Cups, partnership. Yeah, look at that. That is the Queen of Pentacles coming in for this divine partnership. So this divine partnership is grounded. It's stable. Remember, I told you I felt it very giving and receiving. The Queen of Pentacles is a very abundant energy and very nurturing. That look at that. They're nurturing one another. They're very loving to one another. This is an extremely nurturing, abundant, stable, loving union. A little bit more on this Knight of Swords, please. Ace of Cups. There we go. Love of a lifetime. This Knight of Swords, that's you or them. Love of a lifetime. Everything working out. You filling your own cup and sharing it. Look. Time to speak your truth. Whatever that is. Bring the scales back into balance. What is the Chariot? Where is the Chariot bringing us? What's happening with the Chariot more in the world? Okay. Completion of cycles that are necessary to complete, letting go of those bothersome energies, making a choice that's best for you, because it's a time for you to receive these blessings. It's time for you to open your heart and open your arms to receive this money, to receive this healing, to receive this love. And the world is yours, and it's time for new beginnings. And that's what I mean, unveiling your unique creative endeavors, whatever that is, or unveiling this love of a lifetime to everybody. Like, and this is like, ta-da! Here we are. And speaking your truth, it's just speaking up, making choices. It's time. It's time to do that. Because look at we're going to use the wisdom of the oracle cards. Round and round you go, right? Round and round we go in these cycles until we finally let them come to an end. So it's time to make decisions and end some of these cycles so you can have these new beginnings, because we'll keep going around and around with the same thing. Will keep hitting us in the face if we don't speak our truth and we don't start making choices, right? We'll just be stuck in this round and round and round we go energy, like the same thing. I'm feeling with this group like it's kind of the same thing but a different person. Same thing but a different place of work. It's like the same thing but a different person, but the same vibe kind of a thing. So it's time to end these certain cycles, make these decisions, move away from the toxic energies, and move forward into this abundance, move forward into this very abundant union. Spirit's giving you a leg up. This is a 7, and this is a 7. That's very lucky to me. That feels very lucky. And it feels just, and I think the Chariot's a 7 as well. So that's 777. Blessings are coming your way. Spirit is with you, giving you a leg up. They're giving you the guidance that you need. You just need to go within. You know the truth. You have the power to make decisions for you. Nobody or nothing else has power over you. And Spirit is here guiding you, helping, giving you a leg up, giving you that guidance you need. What I say, your third eye's open, you're listening, you're open. The angel of balance is here. They're all angelic guidance. The angels, archangels are with you. So Spirit's giving you a leg up, helping you end these cycles into these new beginnings in love. And look at this, 10. Ending cycles, endings, and new beginnings. Spirit's asking you to be flexible. You may be starting to go one way, and then Spirit points you a different way. You might be going on a path with one person, and then you're like, oh, wait a second. I think this is the choice I need to make with this person over here. So be flexible. Your divine union may be different than you think, different than you've ever had, but different is good. Be flexible with the blessed and necessary changes that are happening in your life, because Spirit is with you, helping you move on to the next phase. They're giving you this truth. They're giving you this clarity. It's time to speak up. It's time to bring in this love and this balance in your life and to end cycles with brand new beginnings, because the world is yours. Wow, beautiful. I like that. Again, the key is balance. Please comment and like and let me know what's going on, so I know. And also, if you want to have any kind of other pick a cards on this channel, let me know. I'm open to do whatever. Okay, we're going to put these over here, and we're going to move on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3. What's coming for you? I got a new deck, so I'm going to show you real quick. the Starman Tarot based on David Bowie and his life, and it's just incredible energy coming out of these cards. And I really like what the book has to say, so I am going to read from the book to start this group. And what came out for you is the Prince of Pentacles. Look at that right there. Stability, knowledge. If you guys are wanting finances so you can move forward in your partnership, your divine partnerships, twin flame soulmate, or business partnership, I feel like there's messages coming in for that. There's opportunities that are coming to bring more stability. Perhaps this is you or your divine partner coming in and offering this stability. Horses are freedom, so you're moving into freedom. This will be freedom for you, this message, this person. I consistently create my empire, the Prince of Pentacles. This youthful Prince of Pentacles has the powerful and exacting combination of dynamic, forceful fire, epitomized by the wild adventurer, mixed with the trusted stability, solidity, and rootedness of earth. Exact energetic opposites to one another. These elements invite ongoing tension. He must work hard to balance and master them within himself, as he heeds out to discover and conquer the world. As a young prince, it is his duty to expand knowledge, resources, and boundaries while defending already acquired territories. The fiery part of his nature sees tremendous excitement and opportunity. He sees magic and alchemy is possible everywhere if he acts quickly, but he must marry this confidence and zest for life with the down-to-earth pragmatic side of himself. If he's successful, he can accomplish a great deal. He's seen sitting here on the back of his horse, a beautiful, intricately engineered animatronic. This artful expression is an incredible beast, a force of nature combined with the ingenuity of the human being. The power of the horse, a universal symbol of freedom without restraint, when tamed, transformed people's mobility, freedom, and working lives. Its stance, poised like some great exhibit, symbolizes the transition between serfdom and industrial age, the inanimate carrying the spirit of life. This appreciation of technological innovation is reminiscent of Prince Albert's vision to create the Great Exposition in 1851. The first international exposition of manufactured products was enormously influential on society's development, including the art and design, education, and international trade and relations. Okay, so I'm getting here real quick a message coming in for someone that you lived in this time, in this 1851 kind of time, and you're going to be getting that knowledge. Spirit's giving you that knowledge of what you learned. The masters are with you, helping you create these projects to move forward, helping you design something. I feel like this is a confirmation for someone that it's coming in. The truth is coming in. That is true. You were part of that time, and you can. Those masters are working with you to create what's necessary in the world right now. The Prince of Pentacles suggests it would be prudent to map out a strategy for the next phase of your life adventure. The challenge is to discover practices that will keep your passion burning brightly and develop some form of patience. Focusing on tangible actions, time frames, and accounting for resources will take you masterfully towards your vision. Map out your plan for the phases of your life's adventure. Develop systems to keep your passion intact. Develop patience. Enjoy the journey you're on. So it's all about enjoying the journey and taking action, but also being grounded. So it's a very grounding energy, but a very passionate, moving forward. I want to move forward. I want to get going on this union. I want to get going on this project, but also being grounded in Mother Earth, being grounded in your heart space, and really coming in into balance moving forward. And to me, and on here is I feel like that's like a tarot deck or something. So there's ancient wisdom and magical wisdom coming in is what I was feeling. Someone needs to hear that, yes, you are hearing that correctly. Yes, this is what you are to do. Yes, you are getting guidance from Spirit on how to go about this. But there's magic in the air here. Something big. Someone's going to do something big, invent something big, be a part of something that's pretty big as far as technology goes for this time. I would love to hear about that. Okay, so balance, right? These are the energy oracle cards. The yin and yang came in for you, bringing yourself into balance. The 22 is a master number. The masters are working with you, and you came to master this part of your life of taking action but staying balanced in this yin and yang, knowing, and this is very much being grounded, right? Knowing when to go within to receive your spiritual messages, get to the core of the truth of who you are and what you need to do moving forward, and then yang, taking action to move forward. So it's about balancing that, balancing and grounding. You're a very balanced and grounded individual. Your divine partnership, you're either in it or it's going to be very balanced and grounding. The yin to your yang kind of feeling. Yeah, and to me, this is like a 10 is ending cycles and moving on. So you've taken the time to rest, right? You've taken the time to rest, and now it's time to take action. So, and whenever you need that time, this is just a beautiful representation of spirit wrapping. Look at spirits wrapping themselves around you. You're getting divine guidance. You're protected. You're safe. You're safe and protected. And it's time to move forward. It's time to take action. And come out of the yin type cycle and that feminine cycle and taking charge, and the more masculine side of you rising up and taking charge. And look at this. This is you, or this is your divine partner. This is what you're taking charge for. You're towards a man holding his heart. If you're the feminine, yeah, the man holding his heart is coming for you, and it's time for you to take action towards this person as well. It's not just about one, the masculine always moving forward, but this is the masculine moving forward. I'm feeling very strongly. This is the masculine coming into balance and moving forward and charging forward. And this is a message from Spirit about that this person is very loving. This person is very grounded. Like I said, yin to your yang. This grounded in love, grounded in earth. Look, he's sitting. This masculine is sitting on with Mother Earth surrounding him, very grounded, very centered in love, holding his heart, but also ready to take action. So a very abundant masculine. This is either you or the partner that's coming in or that you have. They're very abundant, they're very trustworthy, they're very loving. The Santa Morta deck, the Wheel of Fortune, came out. So the wheel is turning in your favor. Again, another 10. So that's another confirmation of ending cycles and taking action. You're to take an active role in this wheel turning around. The Page of Swords. Some kind of truth is going to come in. A message of truth. Someone's going to contact you. You're going to get a letter. You're going to get an email. You're going to get a text message, a phone call, maybe even a spoken communication. But there's some kind of truth coming through. And it's also Spirit giving you this truth, this clarity. Definitely Spirit giving you. But you're also going to get a physical message from someone, either this masculine that's moving forward, or you are going to express yourself to this masculine. But there's some kind of truth that is being worked on that needs to be said. And part of that truth, of speaking your truth and receiving this truth and being open to it, is going to help the wheel turn. Somebody needs to open their heart space to hearing this person when they come forward, because they have transformed. Whether you decide to be with this person in partnership or not is always up to you, but it would behoove you to listen to this man holding a heart, listen to his truth, his or her truth. Yeah, look at that. The wheel is turning, and this clarity is coming in, and it's time to speak it. It's time to take action on it. I love how the cards do this, and that's why I love cards. They tell such a story. So this is the Queen of Wands. This is either you needing to speak your truth, your passion. You've lit that fire. The wheel is turning. You have this clarity, and you need to speak up. The feminine needs to, I really feel like the feminine needs to express herself to this masculine, like the energy, and speak your truth. And this can be creative projects as well to get the wheel turning. It's time to take action. The Queen of Wands takes action. And she's very passionate and very loving and very attractive, extremely attractive if you're the feminine. And this masculine is attractive as well, and you're going to be very attracted to one another. There's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of stability, a lot of love. But it's time to speak up, okay? Or this is a Queen of Wands type energy. This feminine is coming in to give you this truth, okay? So any way you look at it, this truth is coming in, and it's time to take action and keep that wheel turning. We're going to pull some tarot dice to get some clarity here. Okay. Is there anything else needed to be known about bringing things into balance to move forward? Oh, wow. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 6 of Pentacles that came out. And to me, it feels very much like the energy of this prince, this man holding the heart, this divine union, this yin and yang, or the divine masculine and feminine within yourself. It's a very giving and receiving, because the 6 of Pentacles is giving and receiving. So you're going to be receiving all the gifts and blessings for what you've been putting out, what you've been giving out, the work you've been doing. You're going to receive it. Yeah, it's time to make a decision, okay? It's time to make a decision that's best for you, and you know what that is. And it's time to take action towards that decision. You have a choice to make. A little bit more than a man holding the heart. Yeah, this is your new beginning. Look at that. Giving and receiving, 2 coming together. And this, look at that Queen of Wands, take the action. It's time to take action. You're going to get this new clarity, passionate, creative project, moving towards love. I really feel it's love, like you're moving towards love and stability and love. How are we going to keep this wheel turning? A little bit more information on the wheel. All right, Death card, okay? So it's time to allow the old to die, old belief systems, let go of toxic relationships, the past. Cut the cords of the past and allow yourself to rebirth into this new life. This is what, and it's on top of the Skulls card, which I love. So it's all about rebirthing into this new life. The Death card is nothing to ever be afraid of. It just means you're transforming into this new person. You're transforming into this new life. And in order to keep the wheel turning, you have to allow the old to die, the old habits, the old addictions, the codependencies. Just allow yourself to be healed right here, right, and reborn into this new existence. Page of Swords. Look at that. The chariot. Maybe you're giving to charity. Maybe that's how you're going to be giving, and you're going to be receiving back because you've been giving your time, your money, your efforts. That's a message for someone that just came through. But the chariot's on its way. This is bringing the masculine and feminine into balance within, the shadow and light within, and moving forward and speaking your truth. Because once you get this clarity, this truth, once you speak it, once you get, it's like I said, it's a lot of action moving forward. And another horse. Freedom is yours. And look at this. So this is on top of the Queen of Wands. This is you, or this is your divine partner. It's the freaking Empress. It's very, like I said, passionate, loving, but just even abundant. And it's, pentacle energy mixed with all the other energies, with the sword, with the wands. Bringing this balance. The Empress is all about abundance and creative projects, birthing new ideas, actually literally giving birth, having a baby if that's what you're interested in, with this man holding a heart and this Queen of Wands. But this is the Empress. This is you. This is your partner. You're the Emperor. You're the Empress. And you're meant to live this abundant, loving, creative, productive life. So Spirit's telling you, just keep the wheel turning. Know that you're abundant. Live law of attraction, What you're thinking will turn into things. Thoughts turn into things. So the past is a past. Leave the past behind. Allow yourself to transform into this new life. Take action. Move forward, because either you're moving towards the Empress, or your, King of Cups is coming towards you. Either way you look at it, this is divine union, happiness, love. It's time to move forward. And the last cards for this will be from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And it's, there you go. You're at a fork in the road. Here we go. The Two of Wands. It's time to make a choice, right? This is just a confirmation. It's time to make a choice. You're at a fork in the road. Which way do you want to go? Because Spirit is directing you towards 4, which is stability. And also, this is a 13. So this is another confirmation of the Death card. It's time to allow yourself to transform into this new life. Are you going to go backwards towards the past of everything you've already been through and already learned from? Are you going to move forward? You're not really sure what's in front of you, but it's going to be beautiful and amazing, because look at how blessed and healing and beautiful that light is. So move towards the light. It's time to allow yourself to birth into this new life and make decisions that are best for you. Yeah, coming to the edge. You're coming to the edge. This is like the Fool card. Okay, you're coming. Look at all those hearts. Love is yours. You're coming to the edge. Make that choice. Take that leap of faith. Trust yourself. Trust in divine timing. Trust the divine. This is it. an incredibly beautiful reading on balance and coming into stability with divine partnership in your life. And it's coming to the edge and it's taking that leap. If you're the masculine, take that leap towards your feminine. If you're the feminine, just jump. Jump together into this new life of abundance and clarity and passion and love. Look at that. 11, new beginnings, right there. New beginnings, another master number. You are the master of your reality. You are the master of your life. It's time to take charge of it and move forward, because you're moving forward into such great abundance. And buy the book. Okay, so I'm just going to look at this for a minute. Elephants. Elephants are very wise. They never forget, so don't forget what you've learned. Don't forget all the people that have helped you on your way, and that includes the people that have caused you issues, caused you pain, caused the contrast, or seemingly caused the contrast in your life that you allowed. It's everyone. It's thanking everyone, because everyone's an important part of your journey. Every experience, every situation you set in front of yourself for a reason. And you may feel like you've been walking through the desert, and just trust that. Have faith. You're almost there. Like it's almost like that sort of blind faith, but not really. See, look at this. You're coming to the edge. Take that leap of faith. You're on this journey, and although it may seem dry and a little bit harsh at times, you have your spiritual family. You have your soul family. You have people that care about you. You have spirit with you. Rely on these people, and this is like a family moving forward, look, into beautiful abundance, okay? So just come up, like I think it discussed, a plan. Get your plan together, a strategy, and go, allow yourself to be flexible always, because change is inevitable. But really move forward. It's time. You got it. Like the book has been opened. This knowledge has been opened. See, the book is here, or the tarot cards, or whatever that is. Like, it's being opened for you, this magic. And listen, go buy the book. That book, that inner knowledge, the Akashic records, the truth that you know is the truth for you. And move forward, because you're moving into new beginnings. This is what? Death and rebirth, right? This is the 13 for the death. You're moving into stability. This is the endings of feeling like you're alone and that you have to do it alone, and you don't have love in your life, and you're not worthy, because you know you're worthy and you deserve it. It's time to take that leap of faith, because you're moving right into new beginnings. And you're on the right path. The book that you wrote for yourself before you came here, you're living by the book. You're doing it. You're perfect right where you are. So allow these cycles to end. This is a 10 and this is an 11, right into these new beginnings. Beautiful. Let me know your thoughts on that, how it resonates with you now. Remember, it's timeless. You could, this could be already have kind of started to happen. It could happen sometime in the future, however it resonates with you. But I feel a big rebirth coming on for this group into abundance and blessings and happiness. Well, thank you, group number 3. I sure do appreciate you all and your support on my channel. Okay, we're going to go on to group number 4 here. I got new cards, group number 4. They were gifted to me. What a beautiful gift they are. And it's the Starman Tarot. And it's based on David Bowie, inspired by him and the art that he likes in his life. And they're just beautiful, energetic, very powerful. And I like what the book has to say. They go through a lot of trouble in these books to write them out. Or, not trouble, but they take their time. And I'm going to read from the book to get started for group number 4. This is the King of Swords that came out for you. I'm going to show it to you in a minute, but it's powerful. This King of Swords is, this is you. Whether you're a masculine or feminine, this is you're taking charge of your life. You're sitting strong. You've got this clarity. You've got so much spiritual guidance and magic and wisdom. There's an owl above the head, I believe, that looks like an owl, and you're protected. You're safe. Look at that. That's a powerful card. And whatever is in this card in the book is what Spirit really wants you to listen to right now. King of Swords. Let's find it. The King of Swords sometimes, doesn't, is a little more, we'll say, straight-faced in nature, but is a very loving person, just might not say it all the time. So that's either you or your divine partner. however it resonates. I just got to find them in here. Okay, King of Swords. I'm going to read from the book here. I believe in a fair world for all. The serious, high-minded King of Swords sees it as his duty to rule and govern his kingdom with absolute fairness and equality. He gives scant attention to his emotional life, perceiving it to cloud his judgment when he has to make difficult decisions affect people's lives and livelihoods. He is careful to foster an environment resounding with positivity, supported by clear laws that nurture human dignity. He believes every human being born is equal and innocent and has the right to be valued, respected, and to be treated ethically. It is the responsibility of a civilized society and its governance structure to foster the conditions whereby men and women alike have the opportunity to fully contribute and realize their potential. He knows it is horribly detrimental to us all when people are dehumanized, objectified, humiliated, and treated as a means to an end. It poisons society. He sits astride his throne, a monumental electric chair, demonstrating his invincibility and tolerance to pain. Oh, wow. I knew it felt very intense. I didn't realize it was an electric chair. Jesus. Whoa. A formidable, wow, you guys are freaking powerful and strong. That's all I got to say. Whoever's listening to group number 4, you've got some freaking amazing power. A formidable, fearless leader and arbitrator. He is the consummate professional who calmly sizes up any situation with remarkable speed and accuracy, applying a hawk's eye view of events and potentialities. The lunar module on fire shows that once a decision is made, there's no going back. He removes all escape routes and the same ingenuity and energy as Alexander the Great. The mandrill baboon at his feet displays his choice of fierce, powerful allies, belying the fact that beneath the king's facade is a very sensitive, caring man. Yeah, see, I felt that. I just felt that at the core of him, he's very sensible. As a father, he is perceived cold and clinical, a firm disciplinarian and taskmaster. Underneath it all, he loves his children deeply and only wants the very best for them. He regards it as his duty to raise his children into responsible, capable adults and citizens, persons able to use and exert their intellect while mastering their emotions for the betterment of mankind. As a lover, he is to the point, organized, and reliable. He requires his partner to be an intellectual equal while respecting his personal freedom and control. The King of Swords indicates you are in a position to critically assess powerful situations around you, aligning them with your ethics and your belief that everyone should be given a fair chance to learn, grow, contribute, and prosper. Given a clear perspective that you can calmly formulate a workable plan and strategy to pursue an ideal, no matter what obstacles. Putting emotional concerns to the side, it invites you to gather the facts and information and analyze them critically in order to put forward a logical, workable solution and resolution for all. Gather all the facts, synthesize a logical solution benefiting all, restraint to pain, and use your intellect to grow and prosper and pursue your ideals. So it's time to go after what you want, is what I'm feeling. And you're very strong and you're very powerful and very fair and just. And in regards to love, the message is there is fair and just resolution coming into your love life, whether that's a resurgence of the relationship you're in and you are this King or Queen of Swords, or your partner is, and it's like understanding them a little bit more, because a King of Swords is different than a King of Cups, right? A King of Cups may not say it all the time, but they're very just a different demeanor. The King of Pentacles, different demeanor. The King of Swords is a little more firm and a little more, but that's, to me, in a man or a woman, that can be a very sexy and alluring trait, is to be in control and be fair and be just and not let other people's energies and society, tell you what to do. And you or this person, I feel like this message is for you to come into this energy, to come into your power, to speak your truth and take charge to make things fair and just for yourself and the people that you care about. We're going to see what comes out from the energy oracle cards, and look at that. Okay, so King of Swords, right? And then the thinking woman. Okay, I feel to me, this is like the Queen of Swords, right? Thinking in your head and mind space, a counterpart, the feminine, new beginnings with King and Queen. Because this feminine energy, divine feminine energy, she's been thinking a lot. She knows. She's got the wisdom. She's got the book. She's received the messages from Spirit. She's like ready for it to transform into this new life and ready to come out of the thought process and take action, right? It's like, okay, I'm done thinking. What's next? I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I'm ready for this union. The feminine is ready for something new, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, done being feeling tied up. So if you are the feminine, I'm just going to speak to you are like you are, or take it as it resonates. Who is ever listening to this? But you're done being all tied up. Like you're done in being consumed by your thoughts, being in your headspace. You've endured a lot of pain as well. But you don't have to endure the pain anymore. You're starting to realize that you can get yourself out of these like you're not really bounded. Nobody has control or power over you. So you're seeing the truth in that. Scoot those away a little bit. And so it's time for blessed changes where you're not going to feel tied up anymore because you're getting this clarity of truth. You're stepping into your power, or this very powerful person is coming into your life to help you realize this. And you've learned a lot and you've grown a lot because you've gone within and you've taken the time for yourself. And it's time to release the codependencies, release addictions, let go of toxic energies, let go of relationships and situations that aren't serving you, because you know better now and you're ready for this. 11 is new beginnings, and it's time for a change. Yeah, and another 5. So this is a 5 and a 5, caring connections. This is what you're moving into. This is your clarity of truth, is moving into these caring connections, your divine partnerships, your twin flame, your soulmate, and knowing that this energy, that you can be a very caring person but still take charge and still have this power and still move forward and create the scale, this fairness and the scales of coming into balance. But it's all about being caring as well. Like it's a very caring connection that's coming in for you, a very caring and loving person, but very powerful. And it's time to appreciate the people around you that care about you and move away from energies that don't. Because these are blessed changes that are happening in your life right now. And like I feel like you just know. You know who this caring connection is. You know. You're very wise. Who's ever the group, very powerful and very wise. So the Santa Muerta deck, the cards that came out are the Hanged Man, seeing things from a different perspective. And now that you have that perspective, you're moving forward. Same with your divine partner. Look at this, 2 of Pentacles, becoming balanced with your mind, body, and soul. And coming, to me, this is divine partnership. This divine partnership that's coming in, 2 becoming 1, and then you take flight together. You're transforming together. You're going to help one another heal and transform into this and birth into this new life. It's extremely powerful connection. You are powerful yourself, and so is your divine partner. And coming together, you're going to create a lot of change, and you're going to help humanity. Like you are. This is definitely a dynamic duo type feeling. And look at that, the Star card. So healing, coming into balance, everything, all your wishes coming true, blessings from the universe. You're being blessed right now. Allow yourself to receive, untie yourself from from your fears, because it's just a false reality. You're getting the clarity, you're getting the truth, and you're seeing things from a different perspective. And allow yourself to hang in this space as long as necessary, and then, take action and move forward. And she's holding, she's just got water coming out of both her hands, and it's just coming out of the depths of your emotions, out of the water, out of the fears, out of the lower vibration energy, and rising up, healed, and allowing yourself to receive. And coming together. This new clarity, this truth, seeing things from a different perspective has really allowed you to see who these caring connections are, who this person is, who your divine partner is. Because this, to me, this Two of Pentacles and this caring connection is the same thing. You care very deeply. It's a deep spiritual bond. The eyes are the windows to the soul, looking deeply into someone's eyes and just knowing the truth about yourself. Because they're mirroring you perfectly. They mirror you perfectly. And we're going to get some a little more clarity here with the tarot dice. So I'm just going to pick a little bit more on this divine union, the thinking woman, the King of Swords. Look at that. The Two of Cups. I don't really think it. There you go. That's the energy between, I knew it. It's divine partnership. It's a Two of Cups. It's everything you've wanted. It's this caring connection. It's coming together spiritually, mentally, emotionally, everything, physically. Feeling grounded, feeling stable. A little more on how to, move through these changes of feeling tied up. What's more messages on that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so this is the Eight of Cups. This is leaving the past behind, right? We get the Eight of Cups and it's all tied up. That's what's necessary to happen for you, is to leave the past behind. Leave the old wounds behind. Leave what didn't work out behind. Take the blessings from it. Take the growth. Take the wisdom and move on your way. It's time to move on. Into more about this caring connection here. 1, 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, it's harvest time, right? It's having patience while these changes are happening. It's being patient because it's time. The harvest is coming in. Your abundance is coming in. You're on the right track. You planted the seeds. See these flowers that he gave her? You're going to receive a gift of some sort, a small gift. And it's because the abundance is starting to take root, is starting to blossom, so that you can pick these flowers and still have plenty, to pick from later. So it's just appreciating what you do have now and the things that are starting to come in. Physical manifestations, or you're going to start seeing those from these changes, and you're on the right path. Stability is coming. The harvest is coming in your relationship and in your money part of your life. More on the Hanged Man, please. The Three of Wands, yeah. Seeing things from a different perspective, realizing that your ships are coming in, and again, just a little patience. Just allowing them to come in, allowing yourself to heal during this process. More on this Two of Pentacles, please. Two of Swords, no longer, it's time, well, obviously time to make a choice, but it's that clarity of truth, making the choice and bringing things into balance. So that's a 2 and a 2, and then another 2 over here. So we've got 2, 2, 2. So that's coming together with your divine partner. To me, that's a very blessed, you're on the right path. It's time to make the decisions that are best for you. Leave the past behind. Your divine partner is making decisions as well. And the ships are coming in. Okay, last one, more about the Star. Yeah, you're being healed. Your divine partner, both of you are being healed from regret of the past. This is Spirit coming in and giving you messages to let go of regret, resentment, old wounds, and focus on the 2. Look at, typically in a 5 of Cups card, right? It's 3 cups that are spilled and 2 that are up. Look, the 2 that are up is the 2 of Cups, this divine partnership. So focus there, not all the ones that have spilled over. That's the healing that's coming. And one more on that is a message, a Page of Pentacles. So some kind of, like I said, a little gift. I feel like a little gift, a little gesture, a gesture to help you feel more stable in this union, to feel more stable in your life. There's something coming in, a gesture that's going to help you know you're on the right path. The physical manifestations I was talking about to help you move through the past, let the past go and move into this abundance. The ships are coming in, divine partnership, 222 you've got going through here. And I feel it's a beautiful confirmation of this partnership coming in. And the wisdom of the oracle for our last messages here for group number 4. Yeah, you're between worlds. You're like in the in-between. You're leaving the past behind. You're moving forward into this brand new, abundant, loving, beautiful partnership in life, and you're in the in-between. It's very much a confirmation of the Hanged Man, right? You're in this in-between, and while you're in the in-between, take note of what you've learned along the way. Be proud of yourself. You're on the right path. You've made it this far. Just keep going. You're getting messages from Spirit. You're getting messages in a bottle. Your psychic gifts are being realized. You're getting messages in songs, in your dreams. A message is coming in, some kind of message, but you're open now, so pay attention to those messages because you're getting the call. Like I see a little telephone in there, like you're receiving the wake-up call. Somebody's receiving a wake-up call on how to move through and let this past go, a wake-up call on your divine partnership. And that someone, and I would love to hear about it, you are getting the wake-up call on this divine, like, oh, she's the one, oh, he's the one. It's like you've heard the call, right? The feminine has heard the call. Whatever the divine masculine is doing, sending that power and that clarity and truth, whether it be energetic, it's energetically for sure, but the divine feminine hears it. And it's just time to breathe. Look at that. And 11, new beginnings, okay? It's just time to breathe. You just take a rest. It's time to breathe. Let yourself be healed. See this star card. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to go within and take a little time for yourself and just breathe. And again, your harvest is coming in. Just breathe. Everything is working out for you. This Two of Cups, this divine union, just breathe. Just go with the flow. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. Make decisions for yourself. The ships are coming in. Let go of the past, and wishes are being realized, and it's just time to just know and just breathe and connect. Peace is coming to you. I look forward to hearing about all of these blessed changes and what you're moving into, and even what you're, our stories help others. So even sharing what you're leaving behind and how you untied yourself and where this clarity of truth came from and what the messages are for you and what you're learning in the in-between, it helps others. So I encourage you to share that with others and share it in the comments if you feel inspired. I appreciate all of you, and I wish you many blessings.